we're moving because so this ball here correspond to the four elements I've told you: earth, water, fire, and air. Yeah, you'll see the air when the flames start going. You don't see it now, maybe. Technically, I think I wouldn't want to burn anything. It's quite hot. Okay, and then we'll move this little by little. So Sister Kitinyani, there is an invitation to the Devas. That's what Sister Kitinyani is going to do. We invite all the benevolent forces, all the malevolent forces, everybody. It's funny because when you're in Thailand, they also have this chant to disinvite them, and we never do that in England. But so far, we haven't had any problem. It's always quite blessed. By the end of it, we feel it's a really good moment, you know. So I think they know what to do with us. They're just trying to leave the wisdom of time and place. You know, it's like, okay, they finished, time to go. So Sister Kitinyani will do that, yeah. And we'll do the chanting, yeah. I have to kind of get myself around all the chanting we're going to do. We can, well, we have the book. You know, more often we do it by heart. When we follow, it's easy to do it by heart. When you lead, you always have to make sure you lead it in the right way. So it's no problem, and the sisters know the chanting quite well. So.
We join then, or we keep quiet?
So for the we keep quiet. You meditate while we are doing that. So the sangha, the monastics are doing the parita chanting. We're blessing you with the parita chanting. Whilst these elements are doing their own thing, they're sort of, you know, receiving the blessings as well. And then after that, we'll go through the I attach you to all of us, to the Buddha. This is a joke. Okay, so make sure you have do you have your book, these books, just in case I decide to do an extra one or something, out of inspiration? That's right. And what about you, sister? Then I can save page number. Yeah, can you come, Nico, can you come a little further? You okay? Are you on the same line?
Just because
it's good. No, it's good. Yeah, Nico, you can go a little further forward, almost on the... So what you do, you can just close your eyes gently and listen to the sound, yeah? We have an expert singer here, so it's an inspiration for us to really do good chanting. And I make sure I have to keep an eye on this because we don't want to burn the house down. It would be a really bad karma, wouldn't it? So, okay, so we can close your eyes.
Paritavanametam sameta badanta avikita citta paritam banantu sage kame charupe girisikaраtate chantarike vimane Deeperate chagame taruvanagahane gehavotmikete Bhumachantu deva jalatala visame akagandapanaga Tidanta Santikeya Munivarvachanam Sadhavumi Sunantu Dhamma Savanakalu Ayam Badanta Dhamma Savanakalu Ayam Badanta Dhamma Savanakalu Ayam Badanta.
Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Itipiso bhagava arahang samma sambuddho vijacharana sampanno sukadolo kavidu anuttaro purisa dhammasa ratisata deva manusana buddho bhagavati savakato bhagavata dhammo santitiko akaliko hehipasiko opanayiko bhajata vedita bhovinyu iti supatipanno bhagavato savaka sangho ujupatipanno bhagavato savaka sangho nyayapatipanno bhagavato savaka sangho samicipatipanno bhagavato savaka sangho yadidam chatali purisayuka tapurisa pugala hisa bhagavato savaka sangho hauneyo pa uneyo dakineyo anjali karaniyo anuttaram punya ketam lokasati asevana cha balanam panditanam cha sevana puja cha pujaniyanam hitamam galamuttamam patirupade savaso cha pube cha kata punyata Ata samma panidicca hitamam galamuttamam bhavusancha chasi pancha vinayo chasusikito subhasita chayavacha hitamam galamuttamam mata pituhu padana Bodhadara sasangyaho hanakula chakamanta etamam galamuttamam Dhanam cha dhamma chariya chanyatakanam cha sangyaho anavajani kammani hetamam galamuttamam Harati virati papa machapana cha sanyamo appamado cha dhamme suhetam galamuttamam gharavo cha nivato cha santuti cha katanyuta kalena dhamma sakvan Tamam galamuttamam kanti cha suvacha sata samananam chadasana kalena dhamma sakacha etamam galamuttamam tapocha brahmacharya charya sacha nadasanam nibbana sacha viriya chahitam kalamuttamam bhuta saloka dhamme hichita yasanakam patiya sukam vinajankimam hitam kalamuttamam hitarisanikatavana sabatam chitadva gachanti dhamte sammam garamutamanti karaniyamata kusalena yantam santam padam avisamecha sako huju chasuju chasuvachu chasamutu anatimane santu sako chasubaro pagabo kawoti samtindriyo chanipako chahapagabo kulesu ananugido nachakudam samachare kinshiyena vinyupare upavadeyo sukino wa kemino hontu sambe sata bhavantu sukitata yeke chipana bhuta tita sawata varawa anavasesa nigawa mahantawa majimara sakahanukatula ditawa ye chadita ye chadure wasantia vidule bodam wasambhave siva sambe sata bhavantu sukitata naparo param nikubetanati manyeta kata chinam kinchi bhayarusana patigasanya nanyamanya sadukamiche yamata yata niyamputam hayus Ekambhautammanurake hevam pisababude sumana sambhavaye aparimana Udhanatu chatiriyan chahasambadam averam asapatam titan shara isino wa yavadav mido hetam sating adite abrahma metam vihara hidamahuditing chahanupagama silava dasanena sampano kammesu vinayagena nahi jadukabaseyam punareti yankin shiratanam loke vejati vividam puturatanam dasamam na masuti bhavantu te yankin shiratanam loke vejati vividam puturatanam dhammasamam natita samasuti bhavantu te yankin shiratanam loke vejati vividam puturatanam sangasamam natita samasuti bhavantu te sakatava bodharatanam hosatam hutamam varam hitam devamanusana bodhatejena sotina nasantu padarvasa bebhauka upasamentu te sakatava dhammāratanam hosatam utamam vara palilahu pasamanam dhammatejena sotina nasantu padarvasa bebhaya upasamentu te sakatava sangaratanam Uttamam varam havuneyam pahuneya sangatejena sotina nasantu padava Sabe roga upasamentu te sabitiyo vivajantu sabarogo vinasatum nate bhavan vantarayo sukhi digayugo bhavabiva tanasili sanicam vodam pachahino jatalo dhamma vadanti hayuvanu sukham balam. red instead of being on green. Is that okay?
The fire. The fire.
That is fine.
It's very close to the wood.
Okay. So now we can rewind. Rewind.
It's
Can you do this? So we're going to rewind the thread. Now we've been blessed by the teaching of the Buddha, the enlightened words of the Buddha. We're still influencing us today. Amazing, isn't it? Still blessing us today. So, and now we need some scissors.
We have such a, we have two, so we
You
can
have,
cut.
okay. Where are they?
And then we give it, we have them, and we
Okay.
can cut them. And we
Thank you, that would be great. Have you been through a ceremony like this one before? Yes, of course. Where? Oh yes, of course, at Amaravati, at the monastery. That's right.
It might be difficult.
So you're quite familiar now? It's fun, isn't it? Everybody laughs. Don't bring down the Buddha on me, please.
Maybe a few flowers.
Thank you, sister. So, almost a shame, isn't it, to extinguish a fire. I'm sure the air purifier will turn red by then. So this is all symbolic, as you imagine, you know. No, there's no magic or anything like that. Don't imagine anything. But it's symbolic, and those symbols have an effect on our consciousness, you know. Just remember, we're made of those four elements, and in a way, the Dhamma really is a path that helps us to become conscious of this fact, you know. We're not just a piece of flesh and just walk around lost and confused, you know. We have this body and we have this mind, and we can do a lot of good, which we do already. I mean, I'm not talking from novice here, I know. We do a lot of good already. Continue to have confidence in directing our heart towards the good and the beneficial, that which is really sort of supporting what is beautiful, you know. Dhamma is beautiful. So now you have to come a little closer, because I'm going to sprinkle you. It's not as fun as Amaravati, because you have probably all kind of ceremony in India where you have water and so on. It's not something. It's what?
We are exposed to all this.
That's right. Okay. So now we're just going to. And I love your little sprinkler. It's really nice. I don't want to water the. I hope I'm. So we're going to chant the last chant we did. Jayanto Bodhiya Mule. The sisters will be chanting. You'll be just aware of contact, water, sprinkles, water. Okay. And for some reason, it always makes people laugh, but it's kind of warm here. It's very warm here compared to England. You know, now in England, it's about 7 at the hottest of the part of the day, and probably far below 0 at night. So when people used to say to me about the climate and what will happen there, I'd say, well, at least it will be warmer than England. That's one thing I like. So. Okay, you ready for the Jayanto? Jayanto Bodhiya Mule sakyanam nam divadano evantawa vijayo hijaya sujaya gare aparajita palanke sise patavipokare abhiseke sababudana hagapato pamodati sunakatam sumangalam supavatam suhutitam sukanu sumuhuto chasuhitam brahmachari supadakina kaya kamam vacha kamam padakina manokama panidite padakina nikatawana bhantate padakine. Have you all been receiving the Have you missed anybody? Anybody want to? So, and then now comes the
They haven't received it.
Ajahn hasn't received it.
You want it sprinkled?
Yes.
Oh God. That terrible thing. You have to come on stage or sing. And you know, and I'm sorry. Yeah, I think you have to come a little nearer because I'm sure I cannot stretch myself any further at the moment unless I pull the ball down.
From the side.
You have to. That's okay. You're satisfied. A bit more. Some water on it and then. Yeah. So we finished with that. So now I think we can put it here. It's okay. So I think we're going to. Can you take care of that? Thank you. Now you're going to come, and when you're done, you can go at the back so other people can come at the front and have their wrist tied up. So when you be kind to me, please come on stage. I'll be stretching my back forever. And yeah, you just have to stand up and come, you know. And it's an energetic move. So, Dipti, no, we're not going to go into polite stage. So, every time we're quite a few here, so I'd like to add, you can say that, I think maybe I should come a little nearer. Shall I bring my seat a bit nearer? Because I can see it's very difficult for people. So, we have to move my seat now. Sorry. Yeah. So we can do good work. And you don't have to go away all miserable because you strain your back. That's better. Right. Okay. Now, can we have another Jayanto Bodhiyamuri? We have all the things and just to then break up a bit more blessing. Jayanto Bodhiyamuri Sakyanam Bhaktivadano Evantavam Vijayo Vijaya Sujayam Gari Aparajitaparamke Sise Patavipokare Abhiseke Sababudanam Agapato Pramodati Sunakatam Sumangalam Supavatam Suhuditam Sukano Sumo can be a bit more demanding in terms of form. So you know how to do. That's something. So what we do when we take the precepts, for those who have the love for choreography, good choreography, is like we pay respect to the Buddha 3 times after the person who requests a precept. You can actually request a precept all together. You know, it's not, don't have to be one. So you can follow maybe Mr. Da, and in the book it's not that difficult. You know, you can take the book, or you can have yeah. And then you bow 3 times. In fact, you can bow with whoever is going to start the precept 3 times, okay? And then whoever wants to loudly express their desire, wish to have the precept, can do it. And then after that, straight to the body. And that's it, really. I mean, you've taken the 5 precepts before. It's not the first time, is it? No. It's not the first time, yeah. So you know the Pali and English. We do it in Pali and English. Yeah? We can do it only in Pali. It's fine too, you know. So what we can do is I can do it the Pali, and then maybe Mr. Da, can you do it the English, the Hindi, and then I do a Pali again, and you do the Hindi. So instead of the translation in English that we do in England, we'll have the translation in Hindi. So, on your knees, you bow together to the shrine first, and you establish mindfulness all together. No. We're going to do really neatly. Dipti will be the front person who starts, okay? So you keep an eye on Dipti, although she's not subtle, but you know, it's good, it's really lovely to see everybody bowing together, otherwise after a little while I feel dizzy. Up and down and up and down and up and down. It's like, you know, okay? Now you can do it now. And you check. This is mindfulness in action. You can check where Dipti is at. Okay? And then we request the precepts. Go ahead. So you can request a precept if you want in Pali. And do you have the translation of the request of the precept in English?
Mayye Tisarane Saha Panchasilani Yachama Dutiyamapi Mayye Tisarane Saha Panchasilani Yachama Tatiyamapi Mayye Tisarane Saha Panchasilani Yachama.
So I chant 3 times and then you do 3 times after me. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Buddhang saranam gacchami. Buddhang saranam gacchami. Dhammang saranam gacchami. Dhammang saranam gacchami. Sangham saranam gacchami. Sangham saranam gacchami. Dutiyampi buddhang saranam gacchami.
Dutiyampi Buddham Saranam Gacchami.
Dutiyampi Dhammam Saranam Gacchami.
Dutiyampi Dhammam Saranam Gacchami.
Dutiyampi Sangham Saranam Gacchami.
Dutiyampi Sangham Saranam Gacchami.
Tatiyampi Buddham Saranam Gacchami.
Tatiyampi Buddham Saranam Gacchami.
Tatiyampi Dhammam Saranam Gacchami.
Tatiyampi Dhammam Saranam Gacchami.
Tatiyampi Sangham Saranam Gacchami.
Tatiyampi Sangham Saranam Gacchami.
Tisaranagamana Nitvitam. Panatipata Veratmani Sikkhapadam Samadhiyami.
Anagārikā Veramani Sikkhapadam Samadhiyami.
In Hindi.
मैं प्राणी हत्या से विरत रहने का शील धारण करता हूँ।
मैं प्राणी हत्या से विरत रहने का शील धारण करता हूँ।
Adinādana Veratmani Sikkhapadam Samadhiyami.
Adinādana Veramani Sikkhapadam Samadhiyami.
मैं चोरी करने से विरत रहने का शील धारण करता हूँ।
मैं चोरी करने से विरत रहने का शील धारण करता हूँ।
Abrahmacharya Veratmani Sikkhapadam Samadhiyami.
Brahmacharya Veramani Sikkhapadam Samadhiyami.
मैं व्यभिचार से विरत रहने का शील धारण करता हूँ।
Musavada Veratmani. Oh, sorry, I gave you the Brahmacharya. Kamesumicachara Veratmani Sikkhapadam Samadhiyami.
Kamesumicachara Veramani Sikkhapadam Samadhiyami.
मैं व्यभिचार से विरत रहने का शील धारण करता हूँ।
मैं व्यभिचार से विरत रहने का शील धारण करती हूँ।
Musavada Veratmani Sikkhapadam Samadhiyami.
Musavada Veramani Sikkhapadam Samadhiyami.
मैं झूठ बोलने से विरत रहने का शील धारण करता हूँ।
मैं झूठ बोलने से विरत रहने का शील धारण करती हूँ।
Suramera Yamajapamaratana Veratmani Sikkhapadam Samadhiyami. Imani pancha sikkhapadani silena sugatinyanti silena bhoga sampada silena nibhutinyanti tasama silam visotaye. Sadhu. Then you bow again 3 times to the 3 refuges. So, I just want to say it's been a very lovely time for me and my experience here, being here with all of you and seeing how the Dhamma is appreciated in India in such a fashion. Of course, of the tradition, which I personally have great love for forest tradition. And I've been really touched by the amount of good energy you have generated in your practice. People were thanking me for, talking to people, receiving people requests to have time, to spend time. But it's been a real pleasure for me. No particular effort or anything like that. It was really just responding very happily to the genuine sort of questions and also situation which I don't have to encounter so often, but I know of it because in all families have similar conditions, and so in my family, when parents get older and you have time in life when you are at a crossroad and so on, it's not easy. So it's, even though the same scenario actually takes place also just in one's life in a monastery. That at some point you have challenges in the same way, you know, where you're really not sure whether you want to continue or not, whether this community is the right one or not, whether you start worrying a bit about your parents and whether it's maybe better to go back and do something else and so on. So this kind of thing are not so far away from monastics concerns. So I was very touched that you could share all your difficulties, not all, but some of your difficulties, men and women, and it was very touching. And I really wish, of course, England is not round the corner, but I really wish that you have keep the contact with the Sangha of Amaravati, with myself, if you wish to, and so on. You know, I'm not a great writer, but you know, if you want to get in touch with guests, or if you need to go to Amaravati and spend a few weeks or few days or whatever, do let me know, or if you go to, you know, all of you are quite savvy about going onto the internet and finding out the website of Amaravati. Of course, I know that many people might not understand English on the internet. I have to start doing a translation in Hindi. So, but I'm sure that there are here people who can help you to find your way to the Sangha, either here or in Thailand. You know, either here, Thailand is very near. My teacher is retired in Thailand, Ajahn Sumedho, and he's a wonderful teacher. And really, you're not too far from Thailand. And many people don't speak, I don't think people speak Hindi, but there's certainly many people speak English, you know. And so you can visit him there. He might come back here. We just, before I left to come here, he was spending 2 weeks with us, which was lovely. And then I just wish that you can continue to nurture your interest, your love for this path of transformation, awakening to the path. Not just walking, but also waking up to the path. And I'm sure you all have done that to a great degree, you know, not just in this retreat, but for many years already. Yeah. So I really wish you well, and you know, we can say it's not a goodbye, right? I'm here until tomorrow. We leave the place at 10 o'clock, 9:30? 10, we said 10 o'clock. And if you live near the airport, we can see each other at the airport. We have a flight at what time? At 2 o'clock, that's right. So, please go with my blessing and my sharing all the merit with you. And I'll just thank you for inviting the nuns. You know, in fact, 2 nuns had been invited, Ajahn Sundara and myself. And if she had been able to come, she would have come, you know, but she had other plans. She was spending Christmas, I think, with her family, and that meant a lot for her. And also maybe some teachings. I'm not sure whether she had already booked herself. But I think she might be, you know, it might be the next one. You never know. So I make you continue to practice the Dhamma, to nourish your heart with good healthy food, not just for the body but for the mind. You know, a good diet for the year. You know, we have a retreat, sort of end of the year retreat, and New Year retreat is called. And people, it's a very attractive retreat for people because they have a chance to be on retreat, and also at the same time, at the end of the retreat, there is a big bonfire. And then people sort of walk around or sit around, and it's quite cold, so we don't hang around for too long. But people can have a little piece of paper on which they write down their intention for the year, and also a paper on which they would write down all the things that they want to really let go, you know, of the past, all the past year to let go, or maybe 20 years or 30 years. How many let go of the past, just, So that's very meaningful for people to have that kind of time of renewing oneself, starting again the year. These small things have a great effect. Even if you start, if all you witness is a mistake, you don't get it right, you forget it, and so on. Still, the intention has this, seed that's kind of still not dying under the water of delusion. It's still there, just ready to pop its head up when you nourish it. So, don't give up this the power of intention. Intention. And you have to know also that when you commit yourself to the good, what happens? It's not always easy, because as soon as you commit to the good, you have also, you're being faced with all the forces of delusion that come and, challenge that. So if you get, sometimes people, when they come to the monastery, they say, well, I was kind of fairly well-adjusted person in society, polite, friendly, civil, courteous, that kind of thing. And then when you go to the monastery, you suddenly meet a mind full of anger and resistance and, and impatience and so on. You meet your kilesa. I mean, it's not no more than that. It's not you doing something special. It's just like that commitment to the good really empower this desire to really tempt you again and again to keep going back to the desire world, So you have to know what you're working with. It's not just a holiday camp where you come here to have a good time. It is a fire. It is a really you don't have to fight. I mean, fortunately, what I love about the Buddha is that it's a fire, the delusion, and so we understand it. Isn't it amazing? We don't have to believe blindly, like somebody mentioned, if you have to believe, then, you're working with something you don't know. But you go, like Ajahn Chah said, just be like an earthworm. I'd never trained with Ajahn Chah, but knowing, the power of self, the power of this kind of condition, sense of me, self, my condition, personality, and so on, is really powerful and really blinding. It's full of fear, it's full of anxiety, it's full of, so it will do anything to keep going, really trick you in so many ways. Be careful. You have to really watch out for Mara. But remember, Mara, I like this Sophie translation, don't go very far. Mara is here, it's just a delusion that's in there. It's not some kind of ghost, hovering over you and preparing to attack, you in the back. It's just a delusion of the mind, that's all. So may you be well, may you have a wonderful year. And I know some people I might see some people at Amaravati at some point. There's already a request by, I won't say who it is, no, but there's already a request to come and stay at Amaravati. So now you can see your mind wondering who it is, just in case he does. I'm not sure. So, okay, well. As Ajahn Sumedho say, when they come together, partying, it's been all his life.
Just the offerings?
Yes, you can.
Anybody who wants to make offerings?